All right, Nick, you there?
Yep, you can hear me fine, right?
I can hear you great. Can you see me, hear me, everything?
Yeah,
All
everything's
right.
good.
Lenny DiNardo, first and foremost, from Nesson. I was a former pitcher a long, long time ago when you were might have been in diapers. But great to talk with you, my man. And I know everybody's kind of looking forward to seeing what you've been up to this off season. Maybe get to know you a little bit better as well. Do you know Rich Harden by chance?
I don't know Rich Harden personally. He's from Victoria. I ran into him when I was very, very young. I think I was probably 10 or 11. My high school coach had coached him up at Laird's Park, and he was kind enough to kind of stop by. He signed like my baseball cap. But no, I've never met him personally, but and I
Okay.
don't really remember seeing him play too much, but I do
That,
know of
that's
Rich
that's
Harden.
exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm a few years
Yeah.
older than him. I played with him in Oakland a
Hmm.
long time ago.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
anyways, thanks for being here today. I know I'm excited. I know all Red Sox Nation is excited to talk to you and listen to you. But first and foremost, how's your off season been going? What have you been up to?
My off season's been good. Me and my wife decided to come out to Arizona, get out west a little bit. So we're just kind of hanging out in Airbnb right now. I'm training. I just started to throw bullpens this week. I threw up the mound last week as well. So things are going really, really well. Working out, doing my yoga, kind of hanging out, just relaxing, kind of decompressing from the season, and just like enjoying my time in the sun, going for hikes, just relaxing though mostly.
Nice. Have you climbed Camelback yet? Is that part of the
No,
routine?
I have not yet. I did the Echo Canyon Trail the other day, which I actually really liked. I'll probably do Camelback sometime next week.
I did some mountain biking out there when I was with Oakland, and man, I went over the handlebars and I landed on 2 feet like Spider Man. I
Yeah.
said, that's it. I can't do that anymore. That's enough of that. But so you just started your throwing progression. What's that going to take you into? When you're going to start getting off the mound and whatnot?
Yeah, like I said, I just threw off the mound actually yesterday for the
Okay.
first time. I have been doing mound work this whole off season, just kind of doing dry work, getting in my rhythm, kind of continuing to throw week by week. I never really took a lot of time off throwing. I only took a couple weeks off this year, so got that rest in, but been continuing throwing. You know, I think I have to get ready earlier this year because I'll be playing the WBC. So, but it pretty much lines up perfectly for spring training, anyways. So it should be good.
Very nice. Very nice. So you're in Arizona now. How often
Mhm.
do you get back to Canada? Do you get to see family up there often?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard in during the COVID. Me and my wife actually didn't get to go back for about 2.5 years. So last off season, we did get to go back briefly, and then this year, since we're on the West Coast, it's going to be a lot easier. So we're going to pop up for Christmas from the 21st to the 29th, I guess. So that would be good to see everybody. It's really nice, especially being far further away from home. It's important for us to stay connected.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Florida originally. I'm living in Rhode Island now. Christmas hits a little different when there's snow on the ground and it's just frigid outside. I can appreciate it more growing up, having it 88 degrees Fahrenheit, waking up and just sweating on Christmas morning. But speaking of Christmas, what's on your list? Do you have a big item that you're looking forward to possibly getting this year?
Me personally, no. I think just being around my family is kind of the gift that's the most important for me. I don't get to be around them as much as I'd like to be, given where they are geographically. It's pretty unique. So, is when I get home, I think that's probably the best thing is just being there with them, getting able to spend time with them, and being back home as well is always a gift. Being back home on the island, it's such a unique place. It's nice to get back to there.
100%. Totally agree. So looking back to the 2020 season, you made every start, 33 starts. You took the ball every day. Was that a goal going in? Do you look forward to each season saying, listen, this is my goal. I want to be able to take the ball. That's obvious, right? But it just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. How much of a huge accomplishment is that for you to be able to say, you know what? I took it consistently every 5 days.
Yeah, I think just when I'm given the opportunity to take the ball, I've never kind of let the moment get too much. I just enjoy every aspect of it, but I do take pride in it in a way. But also, I expect myself, to accomplish that goal every single year. And I think I fell short in some other aspects that I really need to work on. But It was good. There's always good to look at the positives and be happy with them. But, I expect more out of myself moving into the 2023 season as well, is to continue to go out there and take the ball, but continue to do other things better as well.
Sure. Is there something that you do, whether it's off season or in season, to kind of maintain? Do you taper off during the middle of the season? Something different that you do in the beginning? Is it a different routine, so to speak, from off season to in season to keep you able to do that?
Yeah, I think for me, I really listen to my body and I just kind of go with that. There'll be times where, we'll be in a kind of like a decelerated week where we won't work out as much, but I might be feeling really good during that week. So I might just kind of push through that and take the rest when I need to. So I mostly just listen to my body in that sense. I know a lot of guys are a lot more, oriented with their routines and the structure of what they need. But I think I more just listen to what my body needs, what it's craving in that moment, and I kind of work my schedule around that.
Yeah, I play with guys that needed to throw every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether they were sore or not, they had to pick up a baseball and throw. A guy named Alan Embry was a bullpen guy with the Sox back in '04. I remember we had a rain out and his hotel room was right next to mine. I just heard thud, just throwing into the couch cushions just because he had to get it done. It was part of his mental approach, just as much as physical. So looking forward to 2023, what are you most excited about this upcoming season? Whether it's WBC, Red Sox baseball, what are you thinking?
I think next year is going to be a really packed year, but I mostly look forward to, obviously the WC is going to be great, but I look forward to, getting back to Fenway, putting back the Red Sox jersey, playing in front of the fans, getting out in that kind of atmosphere is what I live for and what drives me through the off season. Seeing my teammates again, I mean, that's always a positive, getting in the same room with those guys and, achieving a common goal with everybody and pushing everybody at the same moment. So I really do look forward to those moments. And I think I'm just, once we get through Christmas, things start picking up really quickly. So we're already over halfway through. I'm just looking forward to kind of getting to that moment.
All right. So something for the fans now. Can you tell everybody out there something about you that they do not or might not know about you? Anything at all?
I feel like I'm a pretty open book guy. I mean, I think one thing that maybe not a lot of people know is the first kind of professional, appearance that I had was when I was playing with Team Canada when I was 16 years old. We went down and we played against DSL kids, the Dominican Summer League kids when I was 16. And I think that was, a really, really cool experience for me. But, I think that kind of ignited my professional career right there.
Great. Yeah. Turning point, so to speak. Right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So what do you like to do when you're not playing baseball? Do you have any hobbies? Do you like to travel?
Yeah, for me, I think over the years, a lot of it was fishing. It was probably my number one thing. I really grew up fishing. I really enjoyed doing it in Florida. There's not a lot of fishing out here. So I do enjoy golf. So I haven't quite gotten around to playing some, but I've hopefully play some rounds here and there. But for me, I mean, I grew up playing a lot of video games. I really enjoyed that. So it's kind of the typical things that are, who I am and what I like to do. It's just something that, go outside and be in nature, kind of hang out and play some video games.
Cool. So when you've been in a few different organizations, when you found out you were traded to the Red Sox, what was going through your head? Were you looking at it as an opportunity? Was it, it's always bittersweet, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I was very grateful for my time that I was with the Phillies, but the opportunity that I've been given with the Red Sox has been tremendous, and the amount I've learned from them has really helped me kind of expand my career and kind of move it forward. But just to be playing in Fenway, I grew up a Blue Jays fan, but I would always watch a lot of Red Sox games growing up and seeing Fenway. I still remember the home run that Manny Ramirez hit back in what year was it again? I think it was
which one?
There was a 3-run shot over the monster off of, I think it was Francisco Rodriguez.
I was probably there for it, but I can't remember.
I don't remember, but anyways, I still remember that vividly. So I think just being in that culture was a great honor, and then the kindness that the Red Sox have, the organization overall, and how family oriented are. It's just been really nice to be a part of.
All right. So I've got a little bit of a lightning round right now. This is going to be rapid fire.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask a question. You go for it. First thing off the top of your head, okay? Mm-hmm. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Dream vacation. You're for a
Um,
week. Where are you going?
1 week, probably Hawaii.
Why? Do you have your own Netflix account?
Yes, I do.
Does anybody else have your Netflix account?
I actually leave my
Off the record.
every hotel that I go to, I sometimes, like, when I sign in on my Netflix account, I leave it unlocked. So I'm sure plenty of people are using my Netflix account, but I don't really care. I think it's
All
funny.
right. Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
Probably Taylor Swift.
Okay. What was your last Google search?
I'm sure it's baseball references. It was baseball references, Nathan Eovaldi.
Okay. What were you looking up specifically?
Just numbers in general.
Just numbers. They're pretty fun to look at, right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of also Netflix, are you binge watching anything right now? What are you watching on the tube?
What did I just finished all the Stranger Things the other day for the second time.
Okay. I just watched Wednesday with my wife. It's not bad.
Okay. Okay, good.
If you're the Addams family, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so,
yes.
If you could listen to one artist, band, singer for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Probably Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, so you like the rock, the alt rock. Okay, so I got a band.
Yeah,
for,
I mean,
for
it's a close second between a couple of hip hop rap stars, but I mean, I think I'll go with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I like it. There's actually a band from your country called Always, who are really good. They just had an album come out this year. It's my top pick for 2022. The album's called Blue Rev. The band's called Always, but it's spelled ALVV instead of W.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay. What's one physical thing that you can't live without?
My wife.
No, it's too easy. One thing. You got to give me an object here. It's got
object. Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a good answer, though. That's a good answer.
One thing. I mean, unfortunately, I can't. I'm really upset that I'm going to say this, but probably my phone.
Okay.
Probably need my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not really happy about that one, but I mean, it's a useful device that has a lot of useful things
on it, right?
Yeah.
You can do everything. It's all encompassing right there. All right, last one for this. Your perfect meal. What are you eating?
Oh, it's probably my grandmother's Italian cooking that she would make me as I was growing up. Probably something like that.
That's my favorite dish.
There's numerous dishes, but probably along those lines.
Pivetta, that's Italian?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Has Team Italy ever called you? I played World Baseball Classic twice for them.
Yeah, they did call, or I think somebody did reach out to me this offseason. But like I said, I came up with Team Canada since I was 16, so I'm kind of just always going to be in that corner. But it was a very great honor to be able to. Yeah,
absolutely. I get it. Team USA never called me. So when Italia called me, I said, "All right, where do I sign up?"
Oh, it's a pretty stout team they have. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pretty interesting.
Good luck. Well, hey, on behalf of Red Sox Nation, myself, we want to wish you the best in 2023. Thanks for joining us in live stream. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you very much for having me, and I really appreciate your guys' time.
Absolutely. We're going to have Garrett Whitlock coming up at 3:00 or somewhere about there. So that's going to be fun as well. Yeah. Give him a call.
Nice. I will. Okay, take care, all right?
Take care, Nick.
All right, thank you.
See ya.